Good morning, viewers. Welcome back once again to Success Obsessed channel. Today, the topic is little different but most commonly misused: reservation. Reservation, when the word comes, it itself pressurizes the mind of every citizen, as it is the term which is most frequently tossed by politicians to turn the pace of political dice towards their favor. Reservation is nothing. It is just some percentage of quota which is reserved for socially depressed classes in various sections of employment and job opportunities, which was implemented in the constitution. When the constituent framers intended to put reservation, it was the dire need of the time, as so many sections of the society were suppressed for many years. In order to maintain the social equilibrium and bring those socially depressed classes at an equal strata with those of the upper sections of society, it was done with positive intention. The leaders of the Constituent Assembly would have never ever imagined that this work of them for the development of the nation would prove a blockade in the future. Today the scenario has changed. Every lower and depressed classes needs reservation, and they are ready to fight it with for all heart and soul. Why? Why they should not fight when they have given this right by the constitution? The issue arises when this reservation has been taken as for granted by the so-called depressed classes. The thing which was implemented just to bring the fraction of the society which was suppressed and denied from their basic rights for a long time to establish equilibrium in the social strata is now the most misused term by public and politicians both. The various diplomats easily change this percentage of reservation to fulfill their vote bank. The political leaders during the election campaign assure the citizens that they will further raise this percentage of reservation if they are chosen to power. This politicization of reservation though benefits the depressed classes, but other way it suppresses the other section of the society. It creates frustration, tension in the minds of the upper class youth. It somewhere tortures them. Yes, surely it will. When an aspirant of a particular exam studies with full labor and devotion, but is denied for the opportunity even though he secures above 40%. But on the other hand, the aspirant who just secures 20% is given the opportunity on the grounds that he belongs to SC, ST or OBC. Is this the right thing? An aspirant who works with full devotion and labor secures much higher marks than the one from SC/ST is denied, whereas the other one is given just on the grounds that since his ancestors were depressed and tortured for a long time, he should be given the opportunity. Did the employers and the government know the ancestral history of aspirant who is from the upper class? Just in a way that the punishment of a crime of a father cannot be given to a son, in a similar way is it justifiable to give the compensation of the tortured ancestors to the succeeding generation, thereby curbing the rights and priority of the person without any knowledge of family backgrounds just because his mistake is that he belongs to the upper class? The government justifies it in its own way. Well, it shouts about too much that it is concerned for the welfare of these SC/STs and OBC, right? Is the government mind young enough that by giving this political bait to the depressed and suppressed classes, it is nowhere benefiting them, rather creating a wedge between the community for its personal favors? A child who is privileged with its reservation develops a mindset, हमें क्या करना है यार, हम तो 15 पाके भी पास हो जाएंगे. Do such type of political baits are going to do the welfare of the depressed classes? Nowhere. It will just ruin them. Recently, few days back, I read a post on Facebook. उसमें लिखा था, जिस देश के आधे से ज़्यादा इंजीनियर आरक्षण से पास होते हैं, वहाँ पुल का गिरना कोई आश्चर्य नहीं. Right? It is a truth. According to me, a depressed Brahmin should be given an equal right as that of a depressed class. Nowhere it is justifiable to give special rights and privileges to a particular section of society, neglecting the other. If the country needs progress, it has to think once again on this overheated political weapon. Viewers, now it depends upon you whether you need it or discard it. Thank you.